we're going to move on to the next order of business. Our last trailer for today, which I don't know if I'm ready to watch this, man, because I have not seen the second. I've not seen the second and third movie, which I might get crucified for. But I've only seen. We're gonna watch the new Matrix trailer.
Yeah, you ask any Matrix fan, they're gonna tell you you're not missing much with second and third one.
That's now, what I've always been told.
I like the third one. Even though the CGI was absolutely dreadful and it looked like a cartoon show that I was watching, I liked the third one. I did. Now I haven't seen Animatrix, which is I've been told a lot of people like that one. But
was that the anime?
I think so. It was a all I know it was an animated version of Matrix, and it was like following different people.
It's supposed to tie in, right?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah. I like Keanu Reeves though, so I like him in almost anything. Almost anything you get me some Keanu Reeves, I'm down with it. Especially a serious Keanu Reeves.
Did you watch Bill and Ted?
No, that's why I said serious. I haven't seen any of the funny Keanu stuff. But the first thing
I ever saw Keanu Reeves in was Speed. And that was the first movie was really good, honestly, hands down. Like that was a great movie. I never saw the sequel. I heard it was garbage. But anyways, I'm excited. Hannah is also excited to see The Matrix. She's gonna follow us, so I have to give her a shout out. So she's also excited to see The Matrix. But we're gonna go ahead and pull that up, Jonathan. If you want to pull that up real fast.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I mean, I saw the first Matrix and I loved it. I just never saw the second and third one because I always heard they weren't that great. So I kind of, honestly, that's probably why I never saw them.
No, you should go watch them, man. Okay, so
I will.
This is my problem with just like internet culture as a whole. I think people try to make like these overarching claims for everybody, and they're like, this movie was the worst. No one likes this movie, and it's like, hey, I actually liked Wolverine Origins. I'm sorry, I did. And I'm not gonna stop saying that. I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. But you should definitely go watch it if you haven't seen the first two. I mean, the last two. You should definitely go watch them. All right, Here we go.
There we go.
Okay, here we go.
You seem particularly triggered right now. Can you tell me what happened?
It's Barney.
Let's go, Patrick Neal.
Just dreams.
Oh, snap. Literally snap.
Crazy. We don't use that word in here.
Man, I'm already like
in the third one. I'm
already down for this. Like I haven't even seen anything else.
The ducky. Okay.
Oh
snap!
What's her name?
Randy.
I forgot her name.
Oh, he's taking blue pills. What?
Really? So does he want to live in the Matrix?
I'm very confused. I have a lot of questions.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there you go. No more drugs. That's a good illustration.
What was it? Wonderland?
Yeah, Alice in Wonderland.
Time to fly.
Oh, snap.
Is that fake Morpheus? Who is that? That's not my Morpheus.
You're going to have to fly.
Oh, it's the bunny.
Hashtag not my Morpheus. I'm making a movement.
It's still here. I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up.
Oh.
You don't know me. No?
Let's go, Neo.
Oh, snap.
Oh gosh. Oh, this Christmas?
Oh, snap. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. I have to watch the other two. I have to.
All right, we haven't really seen Matrix scene yet.
Oh. Man, I don't know.
Snap. Yes, sir. Maybe it's like supposed to be like a young Morpheus. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, snap. Okay.
Dang. Bro, this movie is going to be so great with the newer special effects.
The newer CGI and everything. Yeah.
Oh, he's stopping the bullets again.
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.
Dang. I thought we were going to get hello, Mr. Anderson. I I was so ready for that. I was like
Mr.
literally
Anderson,
like, I'm sure
right?
at the end of this we're gonna get like a Mr. Smith reference.
I would have loved
Dang.
that. I would have loved that. Man, that trailer was so good. I'm not even gonna, Hannah was correct. Like it does look really good. I'm so surprised. Man, I've only seen the first one. I feel like I have to watch the second and third one now.
Yes. I actually
mean-
need to rewatch them myself because I don't remember what happened at the end of the third one. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, for sure. I don't. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I heard the second one. Was it the second one is okay? I heard the third one is just like horrible. Like if you're a fan, that's what I was told.
They got too complicated. I mean, so the great thing about the first one was we didn't have to go to Zion really, almost at all. And so
Yeah.
we kind of just stayed in the Matrix and we got to watch all these awesome action scenes, especially for that time period. It was like really crazy. Like you've never seen anything like that before, which is why like everyone copies it now.
For sure.
But the second and third ones were like more in Zion, which is this like really weird like cave dwelling people, and they're like raving all the time, which is kind of weird. Also, just a bunch of weird stuff was happening, and it had nothing really to do with like going back into the Matrix and like watching that stuff happen again.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I know to be honest, the reason I watched the Matrix in the first place was because in Bible college, in my Intro to New Testament class, my teacher, he recommended watching it because we talked about Plato's allegory of the cave and how, the whole point of it is kind of like, if I remember it correctly, it's basically like if you see, I forget how to explain it. I don't want to botch it, but basically it has to do with, there's an exit to the cave and he's trying to find where it's at. And so there's like a shadow from light that's going into the cave. And it's basically, it's all about, it's all about a fake perspective, like having a false perspective on the world, and that there's actually something behind you going on. And so that's essentially what the Matrix is about. And then he also brought into, a lot of biblical comparisons to the Matrix. So that's how I got into the Matrix. And when that was shown to me, I was like, whoa, the Matrix is so freaking good. Never understood why it was rated R. Like if the first one's rated R and there's like no cussing in it or anything. And I think on the back it says for like sci-fi elements. Like,
I don't know why. I don't even recall any real blood in the movie.
No,
they do kill a bunch of people. They do kill a bunch of people.
Yeah, but there's like no blood, at all, know. And now the woman who I can never remember her name,
Trinity?
She's an actress. What's it?
From Trinity?
Yeah, is that Trinity? She's from Jessica Jones.
Yeah,
She's in Jessica.
She's the lawyer in Jessica.
She is. I know, it's full circle, man.
That's crazy.
I don't know if anybody here has watched Jessica Jones. That show, the first season of Jessica Jones was great. I'm not.
Second season was pretty good too. Okay.
No, it wasn't. It was not. Don't even talk about the third season. I didn't even finish it. I didn't even finish the third season. It was horrible. But yeah, she's in that one. I was trying to remember because I forgot she was in the first movie. But yeah, oh man, I love that trailer. Why do you think? So I did see something on the internet about Morpheus being replaced. Do you think that's actually Morpheus, or do you think that's somebody else? That
was my question. I was thinking maybe they're trying to do like a young Morpheus. He looks like Morpheus. Like he has the little like spectacles and everything. So like I'm not sure why we would assume he's not Morpheus unless they told us he wasn't Morpheus.
What's the name of the actor who played him? He's in the second Ant-Man. He's in a bunch of other movies.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne. That's right.
Yeah.
I just remembered. I don't know if anybody has seen this out there, but have you seen the video of Samuel L. Jackson being called Lawrence Fishburne?
Yeah. The other black guy. The other one.
I am not Lawrence Fishburne.
What's in your wallet?
What's in your wallet? That's me. Yeah. Anyways, I loved Lawrence Fishburne in that role, so I'm surprised. And you would think that he would totally be down to do another one, right?
Yeah.
Like you would think he would be. So, I mean, unless he's just like, nah, I don't want to do it anymore. But I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I'd be. I mean, just because he wasn't in the trailer does not mean he's not in the movie, though.
Mm-hmm. So it could just be bait.
Yeah.
Could be a bait and switch.
Yeah,
type thing.
It could be, or it could be related to the movie. Could be part of the movie that he's not that like it's a different Morpheus this time or something like that, or I don't know. But
Multiverse. I don't know. Everybody's doing it, so
why
jump on
not?
that train.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious to understand what the plot of the movie is. Is it like he's trying to, which is why I want to go back and watch the third one because I don't remember what happened at the end. Did he forget that he was in the Matrix, or did he fix the Matrix and now it's like a different kind of deal where like things are good?
I think he wants to live there. That's the thing that I got from that. Maybe it's the burden of being the one.
Okay.
And he's just like, I can't take that burden. I don't know. It might not be. But when he had that many blue pills and he was just popping like 5 of them at a time.
Yeah.
I was like, this dude, he obviously knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, he obviously knows. But it might be one of those things where he just can't, you know, it could be that maybe he can't get away from the fact that there's something outside of the Matrix. You know, and so he's taking all these blue pills, but he's experienced so much, you know, because it's almost like he's drugging himself to not experience what's outside of the Matrix.
Yeah, I mean, so the progression of the Matrix trilogy was that he basically became so OP at the end that he was basically like, he basically became like the god of the universe.
Yeah.
So maybe part of it is like he's trying to reestablish his humanity because he lost his humanity by becoming so powerful because he was the one.
It could be that. That'd be interesting. Do you think we'll get a flashback to classic Neo? Like, do you think he'll shave and cut his hair and then he like wears the glasses again, or do you think they'll just keep the beard?
Maybe at some point. I mean, my question would be: are they planning more movies after this one? Is this like going to be an ongoing thing?
Ask, yeah.
Or is this just like a one-off that like it's just a memory berry, you know, like, hey, remember Neo? Remember the Matrix?
You got to think in this. I'm sure they're going for another trilogy.
Okay,
I guarantee.
Wow.
I guarantee. You know, they're going to do 3 more movies, or like this one and 2 more.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a cash cow. But this one has to be well. This one has to go really well, or the next 2 are not going to get the kind of revenue you want. So
yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, in this, you know, we're living in the time. Still, I feel like this era is never ending. But we're still living in the time of sequels and reboots. You know, everybody's doing a reboot. Everybody's doing
it's all nostalgia. Yeah, it's all nostalgia now.
No creative people out there anymore. Just kidding. But anyway, so I think they're going to do, I could see them doing another trilogy. That seems to be what most people are doing. Like they're doing 3 and then they're like, hey, it was really popular in the 90s and 80s and 2000s. So like, we'll do it again. What I don't understand is doing reboots to movies that happened in the 2000s. That doesn't make sense to me.
Okay. Yeah. Because I feel like it's a little bit too recent.
Yeah. It's like, 30 years makes sense, but like 20 years, like that, like they're already talking about doing, I guess they're doing a Shrek reboot.
No, I don't want that.
Well, it's going to have the same cast. Question.
Who asks for these things? Sense. Like, who's asking for a Shrek reboot? Like, what person is
Hollywood?
Like, you know what I would like? I would like to see Shrek rebooted. Maybe let's make it like real life this time. It's like, who's asking for that?
Go watch Shrek the musical.
Yeah.
My wife, like, one of her favorite musical songs is like, or like Broadway show tunes is like from Shrek the musical.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I forget which one it is. It's a song Fiona sings. Anyways, but yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Well, before we jump into the next thing, I did want to let you know, I'm sorry. One of the comments popped up and did you see this?
Shrek Multiverse. No one is asking for that.
What?
No one is asking.
It's just gonna be a Mike Myers multiverse.
I wonder. Here's my question: Who asked for them to bring back Matrix? Like, I think people were pretty much fine with it being dead. Now, I would say I think we want more of this new Keanu Reeves that we got. I think we want more of that, but I don't think it necessarily has to be Matrix. Like,
I saw something where they were like, why does Neo have a beard? And they're like, they want Keanu Reeves to have a beard. Like, they want him to have a beard. Like,
that's fine. I'm fine with that. I mean, he looks scraggly. Like, he looks really rough. But I guess that's what they're trying to put off on you. Like, is that he's like going through all this like withdrawal of the Matrix, maybe or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, the other movies I haven't watched are the John Wick series.
What? Yeah,
Yeah,
watched 2 and 3?
Take my man card, bro.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
bro,
No,
I couldn't get
no,
over the first one. Okay, the narrative was so. My dog died.
It's not about the narrative. I told you this when we watched the movie. I said it's not about the narrative. It's just about it's an excuse to give you an action flick.
They're
They're
Chuck
just looking
Norris
for any
movies,
excuse
man.
to give you an action flick. They're
They're
like,
Chuck Norris
you know what?
movies.
here's Keanu Reeves shooting a bunch of people. What's the story about? I don't know. His dog died. Don't worry about that. Like he's killing people. Like just focus on that.
Oh my gosh! Well, whenever I watched it, all I thought was that the movie is just a huge Chuck Norris joke. Like they're just like, it's John Wick. Oh my gosh! Like like, and everybody just knows who John Wick is. It's like you have to whisper his name. You can't say it out loud. It's like Wilson Fisk in Daredevil. It's like don't say his name because he'll come out of the shadows.
Names we do not say. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. It's
like Harry Potter. It's like Harry Potter basically.
I have heard the narrative gets better, so I have thought about watching them, but I don't know.
Does the storyline get better? Not really. I mean, I don't think so. At least I thought. But then again, I didn't really watch it for the storyline, so maybe I wasn't paying attention enough. But I didn't think the storyline got any better. I think the second one's probably a little bit better in story, but the third one, by the time the third one hits, you're just like, okay, this is just Hollywood getting a bunch of actors together to kill people. Like we're just watching them do their thing. This is cool. Yeah. I like that. I want that. I want more of it. Please give me more of it.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I love mindless action. It is fun. It is fun. I just remember watching the first one. Everybody hyped it up like the best movie ever, and then I saw it, and I was like, this movie is not good. Like I was like, yes, the action is great, but I was like, the storyline is just so like, it's hard for me to stick with it. Like, if I want to watch a movie about like senseless violence, like I'll watch it, but like. Anyways, that's my rant for the day.
Someone's gonna comment on this video. It's not about his dog. It's about his wife and his connection to her. Like, okay, it was really about his dog.
My wife doesn't even want to watch the movie, and she argues that point. And she argues that point with me. She's like, "Well, the dog was important because the dog, she's a big animal lover. So she's like, the dog symbolizes like the love of his wife, and they killed it, and it's horrible." And I'm like. I don't care. Like, I'm not going to go kill gangs of people because of a dog. Anyways, it's just, I don't know.
Oh, man.